not be too loud. The group behind me, they've introduced Kanban and they are really efficient now. It's Christian from Vision 6D. That company is proposing training online and it's their marketing manager that contacted me. He wanted me to come and to see if I could improve the flow of work because they had many tasks, doing a lot of things at the same time, and they were overwhelmed into tasks and projects. So I went there and I observed the work, how it was done. And I quickly understood that they needed something simple where they could have a good visibility on what was happening and what they were doing. We started with a simple Kanban board where they could see the work that has to be done, the one in progress, and the one that was done. They started to work with the board in this simple way. Then I realized that they had a fairly constant way of working. They had to prepare some article, then they had to edit it, to add pictures, to add graphics, and then they were waiting for an approval. And once it was approved, we could publish the item. So I changed my flow by adding a column which is preparation, followed by another column which is editing, and then waiting for approval. And the last column was published. This is the table from MS Project I proposed them. What I must say is that it's a small team composed of 2 editors and 1 webmaster and their chief marketing officer that comes from time to time to supervise what they are doing. We find the table with the different steps that I had proposed. That is to say, we see here preparation, then edition, then waiting approval, and then published. And here we have what is called the backlog with all the tasks they have to do. So first they will go through a meeting where they decide what's the next up. Usually they have it once a day. So for example, if I take here news redaction or news preparation, they will say this is something we have to do, as well as there are new products and they will need to prepare some information about those new products. There will also be a campaign about social media. They will have to prepare the newsletter of the week, and they will have to look at the SEO analytics, and they will have to prepare an email campaign, and as well the training pages will need to be changed. What they do in the meeting is that here they already prepare everything in an ordered way. That is to say, first are the most prioritized items. Each team member takes a task and then starts the preparation. Once the preparation is done, the item is moved to the editing part. It could be another team member, but in our example, it's the same team member adding the pictures. So then once this is done, it's going to be moved to waiting approval. Then the team member can pull out of the ready to be done task another task, and he can go again through the same process. We could at that time be in a situation where pictures are not so ready, so he cannot completely edit the article he wants to do. For that, he is allowed now to have 2 items at the same time, so he can go and pull another one. That limitation that we've set to 2 items is what we call work in progress. With this, we avoid a loss of concentration. We keep the people focused. The team can be focused on what they have to do and not being constantly swapping between tasks. Kanban is really looking at accumulation of work, and we are trying to reduce those spots where there are accumulations. We are trying to understand them and how can we improve those. We are in a pull situation where the team members, once he is done with certain tasks, he can pull additional ones. We are not in a push situation where we push the work to the coworker. The table gives a really clear situation of the tasks and the state of the project. Kanban is really known for the transparency it gives to the actions, to the items on which people are working. The improvement for that team was really to keep the focus, reduce the number of tasks and items processed at the same time, and this made the team become really efficient. They really appreciated the transparency they had with the Taskboard. Kanban makes it easy to adapt and is really useful in a dynamic business environment with frequent changes. Kanban is one of the agile methods. We see it here used in a marketing group, but it is also used for already a long time for software development in the industry, in hospitals, and even sales group are using Kanban to follow their customers. In the next video, I will show you how I used MS Project to create that board, and I will show you what we can do with the tool. As you could see, the team appreciated the transparency it brought, the way to control the flow, to keep the focus. I think that you have now some information about Kanban. You appreciated it, so thumb up. You can comment, ask questions, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. This really helps me to grow it. And when I'm saying that it grows, it means that I can bring new features that you will surely enjoy. So have a good time. See you soon. Bye-bye.